I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
Quran has mentioned if this book was from other than God, we would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant. I certainly don't think God gave them.
that we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified, and then he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was the son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.
Hello everyone, and peace of Christ all of you. Welcome everybody, and please admin, don't hide comments of Muslims. I saw a Muslim, his name is Naif Ahmed. He said, Christians want us to believe that God, he enter women. I don't know why admin hide him. I want to say to Mr. Naif Ahmed, well, if your God cannot enter a woman, well, how your God, he put his mouth in a vagina of a woman? Is it this your Quran says Allah, he blew into her vagina? Peace of Christ all of you, please invite your friends. And our Skype open if there's any Abdul, he dare to call us and tell us if Allah is God or not. You know, Muhammadan logic is mockery. You know, the mockery, this is why I understand them very well, and I answer them by their own way. And that hurt very much. So Allah, he cannot enter a woman, but he can put his mouth in a vagina of a woman and he blew there. And what will happen exactly if Allah he enter women? He will become a parasite? Chapter 21 verse number 91 it says وَالَّتِي أَحْصَنَتْ فَرْجَهَا فَنَفَخْنَا فِيهَا. Chapter 66 verse number 12 it says وَالَّتِي أَحْصَنَتْ فَرْجَهَا فَنَفَخْنَا فِيهِ. Which one is better for you? Choose one. So Allah he put his mouth in the vagina and he blew there. And I find it very weird, you know. Isn't it a Muslim you say that the Quran says that Allah, if you want to create somebody, he say be is going to be. So why he is blown anyway? And why the vagina? And then the Muslims they try to hide what the Quran is saying. Look what the translation is saying. We breathe therein. Where? What? In? Therein where? The word in Arabic is farjaha. If we type the word farj in this Yellow Pages book, we will find it many times. Farj means the private part opening. Literally. وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ لِفُرُوجِهِمْ حَافِظُونَ. Chapter 23, verse number 5. And look at the translation here, the one who guarded their modesty. What the heck? Change the translator. This is a vagina and private part. What modesty? They will say, yeah, this is what it meant, this is what it meant. No. It doesn't, you know, you can say, but modesty, there's a word for modesty in Arabic. Look at this guy who abstain from sex. You Muslims, you're obsessed with sex. What are you talking about? So all the translations they try to get away from the filthy language of Muhammad and his God. It says there, furuj. Furuj, what? Abstain from sex. It says those who guard their private part. I wonder how you guard it. I remember just yesterday, let me see if we still have the video. We have a Sheik. May Allah bless him. May Allah give him more extra versions. He was talking about how women in Islam stay virgins. Maybe not this one, I'm not sure. Let us see. Yeah, I think the other one. I need to find the other one.
Handed, as they say in the cookie jar. And he wants to forgive.
No, this is not the video we want. But anyway, yesterday we played for you. If somebody had the link, let me know. I can check the history to find it. Because we played just yesterday. According to Muslim, and we will play the Sheik for you saying that. If a woman, she is single, and she had, had sex hundreds of times, thousands of times, doesn't matter. This woman, she is still virgin. I'm trying to find the reference. Give me a second. Naif Ahmed. Yeah, I will answer you about that. Why you don't call me Naif Ahmed? Call me and let us see. You know why you don't say it? Do you believe that God came out of a woman's vagina? So why you stupid God called Jesus holy then? Do you see the stupidity of the Muhammadan? First of all, the Muhammadan, they claim that they believe God is almighty. But suddenly God is so big to come out of a woman's vagina. This cannot be true. This is hurting my feeling. My God cannot come from a vagina. Your God entered the vagina, and he is a vagina. I'll prove it to you. But at the same time, Abdul, as long as you are a person who don't like a God to come out of a vagina, as you claim, why don't answer my questions? Why you stupid Quran called Jesus holy, yet he is a person came out of a vagina? Have you ever heard of something holy? According to your logic, have you ever heard of something holy coming out of a vagina? Are you there? I'm waiting for your answer. You're just a coward. If we go in the Quran, chapter 19, verse number 19, it says that Jesus is the Holy Son. The Holy Son of who? Who is his father? He is the Holy Son, okay, of Mary, okay? But in Islam, you don't call a man by the mother name. Isn't it the Quran says, call them by the name of their fathers? So, if I go with you, Naif, and obviously I'm making Yafa now, have you ever heard of God coming out of a vagina? Well, have you ever heard of a God, he called someone came out of a vagina, Holy Son? Are you with me, Mr. Naif? I'm waiting for your answer. Is that your Quran? Is that your Quran or this is my Quran? So your God Allah, he blew in the vagina. Allah is a vagina blower. What a good skills. And then Allah, after he blew in the vagina, there is a person came out from that vagina, he is a Holy Son. Here you see that the Muhammadan, they are bankrupt. They are just trying to make you think low of Jesus. You know, God, nothing will make him low. God is God Almighty. It doesn't matter where he is holy. What the Muhammadan is trying to say to us, that if we throw some dirt at Allah, Allah became dirty. Thank you very much. That is a clear proof that Allah cannot be God. Our God, nothing can make him dirty. Do you see how powerful our God and how weak their God? Our God is holy, wherever he is. Their God, they can't even take the Quran with them to the bathroom. There's a Muslim, he asked a Sheik, well, what I would do then with the Quran in my head? Should I leave my head outside? They have a wrong idea of God. Stupidity, you know, they claim that this God he cannot be in the bathroom. But what happened to God? What will happen to him if you take the Quran in the bathroom with you? What exactly happened there? the bottom of your ass, this little tiny hole, is going to make your God dirty? I'm not assuming that you are doing poo in the Quran. You are just holding the Quran in your hand. So what is the problem exactly? And actually, this is a very good start because we are asking the Muslims, what is the proof that Allah is God? Here we go, just prove to us the opposite for the first 2 minutes. Allah cannot be God. Because Allah, as an example, the Quran says, how Allah can have a son, but he don't have a girlfriend. Okay, I got a good point there. How Allah can have a son, he don't have a girlfriend. But who told you that the God of the Christians have a girlfriend? What does this mean? I mean, I want to know the name of the stupid guy who is the one who fabricated the Quran. If you are trying to answer the Christians, how in the world you say to them, how God can have a son if he don't have a girlfriend? Why the Christians they believe that God have a girlfriend and they went to the bedroom and they had sex and then they have a baby? Your God don't even have a brain of a rat. Because even a rat, he knew that none of the Christians believe in such a thing. We do not believe that God has sex with Mary and Mary she is the girlfriend of God and then they have a son, his name is Jesus. So if your God is a true God, at least you should understand what the Christians believe. Same time, how you refute them by saying stupid thing? Isn't it you who said that Mary she is a virgin? So based on your logic, how Mary she can be virgin? Because according to you, you yourself cannot have a son without having a girlfriend. And you are the God supposedly. So how Mary and she is not God, she can have a son without a girlfriend, boyfriend? Do you see how easy to destroy this cult? It's just a stupid cult. They are copying some from the Hindus, some from the Christians, some from the Jews, some from Joe Biden, you know the thing, you know? Like who is Allah, you know the thing? Are you challenging a Muslim to think who is Allah? The answer is you know the thing. What do you worship? We worship the thing. They don't know. They know nothing about Allah. The only thing they knew that Allah have a shin. I'm so glad that your God have a shin. You know what I was worried? That your God, he don't have one.
It has to do with you.
Look, you go sign out with your pigs. Let me answer.
Oh, yeah, you go ahead. You go ahead. You go ahead.
Now let me speak. Let me speak.
Go ahead. Don't tell me you have to find it. Don't go in circles, okay?
This guy. When you're talking about bodies like human bodies,
Yeah.
this is a sifat of people.
Okay.
Allah's sifat are ula, is above. Meaning Allah has sifat.
Now you're talking.
He
Okay.
has
10
yad.
30 minutes for you to take
I
this question.
said that
Now
earlier.
you're talking.
I've been saying that
Go
on
ahead.
video.
No, you're not.
Allah has sifat.
Okay.
And his yad, his
Okay.
wajh is unique to him. We believe he has a yad. You know
Okay.
what that is?
Go ahead.
What is
Keep
the
talking.
yad?
Keep
What is the
talking.
yad?
Don't question.
We don't know.
Just talk.
Okay. He has a wajh. He has whatever he has described himself with, we believe in it as he said it.
So Allah, you have a yad there, brother. Do you know what yad means? Suppose he speaks Arabic, but the guy don't speak Arabic. This guy who came to the Sheik, he doesn't know Arabic. He learned the word yad. Do you have a wajh? Do you know what wajh? So Allah have a hand, Allah have an ass. And now he will say to you, but his ass is high. How high? And what does this have to do with my question? His hand is high. Like, where high where? What does that mean? Why Allah have a hand anyway? So in one side they say to you, oh, we don't accept that God, he is inside his creation. Then we find that Allah is inside his creation. Who is the one who created the hand of Allah? He's born with it? He got it from eBay? Is it made of silicone?
Okay. But we do not equate it to human body parts.
You do not equate it to human body part in your hand. It's so small and so tiny. You know, look at this hand. Look, mashallah. Let me read your fortune because your prophet used to do that. Okay, let me tell here. Oh no way. Look what happened. Oh no. No, you will not. No. You don't have a good destiny because Allah, he wrote your destiny in your hand. And by the way, by his hand. You idiot. You don't attribute the description of the hands of Allah and the foot of Allah to a man, so to a what? To a scorpion? If this is true, then how your stupid God, prophets, like Allah, like Muhammad say, that he's afraid that you Muslims will worship a man, he is the Antichrist, because he looked like Allah? Read with me, Allah. We don't prescribe a human description for Allah. We don't, okay? And he put his hand there. So what is this? What is this? And this is Sahih, you know, the game of Daif, Sahih, you know. What is this? The Prophet of Allah, he said, I told you so much about the Antichrist that I'm afraid. I mean, look at this stupid prophet. He told them so much, the point they are afraid. So why are you telling them? Look, because he told them so much about him, now he's afraid. They might not understand. Do you see the stupidity? It's like saying to them, I explained to you so much about him, and I'm afraid, and because of that, I'm afraid you understand. This is the most dumb teacher ever. I'm afraid because I explained to you too much about the Antichrist. Because I explained, I'm afraid that you don't understand. What is this wisdom, man? You must be the genius. When you explain so much to the point you don't understand? This is so you. I saw the commercial that says, this is so you. Like the woman she buy, she take him to the whatever, and then he walk in the street, and then he see a car, and the car drive and park by herself. This is so you, you know. Look like those things happen to us every day. Like the poor people, your wife, she call you, I get you a gift, and this is so you, Boek, car. This is so you, Muhammad. This is so you. You explain too much, nobody understand anything. This is so you. Exactly. Okay. And now he continue, Muhammad. He want to make it more poo. It's not enough he said already a lot about him and nobody understand yet, because obviously because he said that, because he explained too much, they get more confused. So he said, the Antichrist is short. Like, what the heck? So now we go in the street with, hold on, I found him. This is Sheik Utman. He is short. And the day he saw David Wood in the video, go check it out. He said to him, mashallah, you are 6 foot tall. He's flirting with the guy. He's flirting with the guy. And he's chubby like you. Read the hadith. I'm afraid, okay. The Antichrist is short. Into this is you. We hear them about that. Take the hat. One-eyed, you're wearing some glasses I can judge. And eye-sightless, and neither protruding nor deep-seated. If you are confused about him, know that your Allah is not one-eyed. Like, what the heck? So Muhammad is afraid that those people, they will worship this man, think that he's Allah, because he looks exactly like Allah. The only difference between him and Allah is one eye. Our Skype is open until now, no potato. None. Brother, reaction to this debate. And you see a Muslim woman, she make a reaction to those reaction videos. Or when she open her mouth, or she put her hand over her mouth, you know, those are they like attraction for clickbait. And then you go, there's no debate in the debate, you're a bunch of idiots. You don't even know who's your God. What is this? So Muhammad is afraid that the Muslims, they will worship this man who is the Antichrist. And why he is the Antichrist? You see, this hadith to makes sense in any way. It should be comparing between the real Messiah and the false Messiah, because the Muhammadan, the one I'm talking about, is called Al-Masih al-Dajjal, which means this is the false Messiah. So why you are comparing the false Messiah to Allah? You should compare him to the real Messiah. The only understanding we can generate from this, that the real Messiah is God, and the false Messiah is not. Here, this is one who says, your Lord. You should know that your Lord. The only place for this to make sense if we exchange it with the word the Messiah, because this is the false Messiah. You know, many of you do not know. You might think it says here Antichrist. In Islam, there's nothing called Antichrist. That's a lie. Al-Dajjal, they are shortening it from Al-Masih al-Dajjal. The translator is a liar. He did not translate correctly. It says here, حتى خشيت ألا تعقلوا إن مسيح الدجال. مسيح الدجال. I never heard of Masih al-Dajjal. Al-Masih. You see here, by the way, Muhammad, he said Masih al-Dajjal. He does not say Al-Masih al-Dajjal. How stupid are you? How stupid are you? If there's only one, he is the false Messiah, you should add L. But we can take that into consideration. That A-L here means God. God the Messiah, so this guy, he don't have the L. In Arabic, Al-Masih present that there's only one Messiah, and he is God. Masih is unknown. And he is not start with L. This is why the name of Allah start with L. Or L is a word meaning God. The real name of the God of Islam is Lah. And we can prove that easily even from the Quran. But we are waiting for any Abdul to call us any moment. Maybe we can get lucky and we get a Sheik. Where is the Sheiks? Where is the Sheiks who take $5,000 in Indonesia to make a speech to those poor Indonesian, and the real poor Indonesian, they go and die to make $500? Where are they? My videos in Indonesia is in every house in Indonesia. My books is all over. Not a single one of those potatoes who live like kings, quoting the Muslims, dare to call me. There's one of them, he dared to make a video to respond to me, and he died. He offered me 5 Mercedes-Benz. Christian Prince, I offer you 5 BMW. If you can answer those questions. Then we got him busted. And the guy could not handle it. He had a heart attack. And now he's enjoying the versions. Any Muhammadan? Until now, zero Muhammadan? What happened? Where is the heroes who post comment in the section when we are, how come when we are here live, we don't see them? Let me see if I found the video of Sheik Asim about the women she stay virgin. Yeah, I think this video here. Just to show you how Islam is a true religion, my friend. According to Muhammad and according to Allah and according to his religion and according to the Muslims, if a woman, she is single and she has sex with 10,000 men before she marry you, she is a virgin.
Well, as for the punishment, there is
Yeah, take, you have to drink. I mean, you have to drink. The cup has to be next to you because what you are saying will dry your mouth so fast.
a prescribed punishment in this life, and there is a prescribed punishment in the hereafter.
And here we ask ourselves, why in the world there's a punishment for adultery in Islam when Islam is a religion of adultery? You allow muta, you allow one night stand, you allow zawaj urfi, you allow zawaj a friend, you allow zawaj betrothal marriage, nisyan marriage, all kind of marriage, which none of them is marriage. And then you say there's a punishment for adultery. How does that work? And how you punish somebody for adultery if Allah forced him to commit adultery? This is the most stupid cult ever, you can imagine. According to Muhammad, everything is a destiny. So you have a destiny written by Allah about how many women or men you will sleep with. So if you are a male or a female, it is written for you in the book of Allah how many people you are going to sleep with them. So why you are going to punish them for what you wrote for them? I mean, this is stupidity. So this God, he decides for you that you are going to have fornication. He decides for you that you have to do it. It's necessity. You have to commit of necessity. It's not a choice. Allah, he is the one who wrote for you, has fixed very portion of adultery, which a man will indulge in. And I find it very funny here when it says a man. Look like women didn't do fornication. Oh, I forgot that women in Islam don't do fornication. I forgot. Yeah, and they stay single. I forgot. That's sorry. Yeah, yeah. And they always, the thing. And then the guy explained to us how Muslim women she stay single.
Murder, as in Surah Al-Furqan. However, the punishment differs. So if a person fornicates, this means that he is not married and was not married before.
Okay.
And this is sort of called in Islam as a virgin. So a man or a woman who has not married in their life, they're considered to be virgins. Even if they committed adultery or fornication many times, still.
If there's any virgin Muslim here, this is religion. Now we understand why all Muslim single girls, they say we are virgins. They wear the hijab, we are virgins. So what virgin mean in Islam? You have sex as with many as you wish. You are a virgin. Allah teaching, brother. This is Allah. Who can beat that? You have to be naive to tell me that this is not amazing. You are a virgin. You're a virgin. Hey, I saw you. You have a 10 boyfriend before, and you have your pictures with him in Facebook. And yesterday, you were saying like boom boom. What virgin? Doesn't matter because Allah said that we Muslim women, even if we have boom boom 1,000,009, as long as we are singles, we are virgins. Not like your Christians.
Who has not married in their life, they're considered to be virgins. Even if they committed adultery or fornication many times, still, they're still classified as virgin.
And this is very good news for me. Now I'm comfortable. Now you marry a Muslim girl and she never get married before, and you ask her, be honest with me, are you a virgin? She will say to you, I swear by Allah, I am a virgin. But she means what he's saying. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to say to us who is Allah? So Allah have hands, Allah have a foot, Allah have a shin. Why Allah have a shin? Why Allah have a shin?
Okay, so he does not have a human body part? He has no human body part. That is correct.
Okay, so does he have a leg?
He has a shot that is in accordance with its befitting him.
Ah, he have a shin, he have a leg which befitting him. I'm so glad that this leg of Allah does not befit someone else. Yes, he have a leg, but it's befitting him. I'm so glad it befit him. Any Abdul? Why Allah have a leg? I'm curious. Why? Okay, so brother, his leg is not like a human leg. Okay, cockroach, no problem. But why he have it anyway? And why he call it leg? Why the hand is called hand? Those are description of a human being language of body part. So if they are not like our hands, why he call them hands? If they are, either they are hands or not. So yes, they are hands. And when you say they are not like the human hands, did you see them? No. Can you describe them? No, brother. So what are you talking about? Oh, what you are saying to me that I know nothing. You are nothing but another Joe Biden. You know the thing. So the thing Allah, he have the thing hand, and he have a thing face, and he have a thing leg, and he is the only thing to worship. Do you see how much information we have? I mean, come on, let us make a website. It's called the Allah the thing. Who is Allah the thing? But what did he have the hand the thing? How did it look like? It looked like the thing. What about his leg? Look like the thing too. Okay, what about his shin? It's a thing I told you. Okay, what about his face? It's a thing for sure. Okay, I think I got the full description now. I can draw a picture of it. Oh. The opinion about Lady Dawa, my friend, those are kids. The one he is talking to him and the other side, both of them are kids. Just leave me alone from them. Here we hit the head of the snake. Those are just kids. Leave me alone. Leave Britney alone. They are sensitive. They will cry. Don't waste your time. You see, I'm showing this video of this guy just for fun. We don't care for him, but we use them to show the world how stupid this cult is. So this guy, he go in the street. He wants us to worship a god. He have a shin. The second we ask him how his shin Allah look like, it's fit for him. Like, what does that mean? And why he have a shin? How many fingers Allah he has? 5 fingers. Why he have 5 fingers? Why not 6? Why not 6? Oh, boy. Do we have any Muhammadan? Do we have any Muhammadan? My friend, don't tell me about people debate because there's no debate. None of them knows how to debate. The atheist, the guy, you not know how to debate. The Muslims, they never debate because they lie always. So there's no debate in the debate. So don't mention to me. Don't come here and do this, please. You're just disturbing our topic. Did you see this guy? There's no debate. Did you see the debate of David with me? There's no debate. There's debate. Here we go. Everybody says to him, Allah have a body part. Maybe Hijab says to say so. But the guy, he just said this, Allah have hands. There's no debate. Those are a bunch of liars, kids. They can say whatever they want in the street. It's up to them to say whatever they want. Islam is not a religion. Islam is a scam. So a scammer, he say as he wish. So if you want to debate a scammer, you don't debate him. You corner him. None of those who I see. That's why the Muslims, they come to the channel. They don't come here. Because simply do not know how to debate, which means they do not know how to exploit their lies. Did you ask yourself why those guys don't come to me? Here we go. My Skype is open. Why they are lined up to talk to this guy, apostate prophet? What is that like? What is the attraction point? There's an attraction point. You should search for it. So do we have any Muhammadan here? Any Muhammadan? Why Allah have a hand and his hand not like my hand? Why is not like my hand? Why? What Allah he can do with his hands? Any Muslim can tell me what Allah can do with his hands?